الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي آمين ربنا زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين اللهم فقهنا في الدين Inshallah we will start our lesson from ayah number 63 and onwards inshallah. I'm sorry for the background noises. My kids are with me. Inshallah, I hope I can do. We can able to finish the lesson on time. Inshallah. All right. So translation uh, from ayah 63 to 73. Wa and is when recall akhadna we took mithaqakum your covenant your oath. Wa and rafa'na we raised fawqakum above you all at-tur the Tur or Mount Sinai. Khudu you all take ma what atainakum we gave you all biquwwatin with with strength with ability strength force actually the let's write down with strength slash force wa and udkuru you all remember udkuru you all remember ma what fihi in it la'allakum so that you all tattaqun you all adopt taqwa you all be saved. 64 thumma then tawallaytum you all turned away mim from ba'di after dhalika that falawla then if not fa then law if la not then if not fadlullahi fadl of Allah or fadl favor grace bounty Allahi of Allah alaykum upon you all wa and rahmatuhu his mercy lakuntum surely you all were surely you all were min from al khasirin those who are the losers. Don't forget the word those because it has al in it. And number 65. Wa and laqad certainly alimtum you all knew alladina those who i'tadaw they crossed limits minkum from among you fi in as-sabti the Sabbath or the Saturday فَقُلْنَا so we said lahum for them to them or for them kunu you all be it's a command qiradatan apes khasi'in ones who are despised. Ayah 66 فَجَعَلْنَاهَا so we made it so جعلنا we made her it فجعلناها so we made it nakalan an exemplary punishment nakalan an exemplary punishment lima for what for who or for what baina between yadayha two hands it's two hands but in baina yadayha together means in front of them basically it's a expression baina yadayha in front of between two hands meaning what is in front of us is like between two hands right so it's an expression but the meaning will be in front of them wama and ma what khalfaha behind it behind it. خلف is behind, ha it. Va and موعظة and admonition. An admonition or a warning, advice, and admonition للمتقين for those who adopt taqwa, for those who fear Allah or have taqwa. Why and ayah number 67. Why and is when qala he said Musa, oh sorry, not O Musa. Why and is when qala he said Musa alayhi salam liqawmihi for his people or to his people. Inna indeed Allah ya'murukum, he commands you all, and that tadbahu, you all slaughter baqara, a cow. Qalu, they said, atattakhiduna, do question mark, is istifhamia here, do question mark. Tattakhiduna, you make us, do you make us, huzwan, a mockery, huzwan, a mockery. Qala, he said, a'udhu, I seek refuge, billahi, with Allah or in Allah, and that akuna, I be, or I become, and that akuna, I become, min, from, al jahilin, those who are ignorant, those who are ignorant, intolerant, ignorant. Ayah 68. Qalu, they said, ud'u, you all call, lana, for us, rabbaka, your Rabb, yubayyin. So he makes clear, explicit. He makes clear or he makes explicit. Lana, for us, ma what, here, she, here, it or she. Qala, he said, innahu, indeed, he, yaqulu, he says, innaha, indeed, it, baqaratun, a cow, la, neither, faridun, old, worn out, farid, old, worn out, wala, and la, nor, bikrun, young, or young, immature, or young, basically, neither old nor young. La faridun, neither old, wa and la nor bikrun, young, awanun, middle of age, like awanun, middle of age, baina, between, dalik, that, between of that. Faf'alu, so you all do, ma, what, to umarun, you all are commanded. Okay, give me 1 minute, a few seconds, inshallah, I'm coming back. No, this is a pencil road. I am a pencil road. With a wheel, Mom. There was a mommy here. It's okay. The mommy needs to be here. Anna. Ooh, who are there? Who are those? I don't know who those people are. Who those are for me? Stick family. Yay! Ta-da! Come on. All right. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Ayah number 69. قالوا, They said, Ud'u, you call, you pray, you make dua. Lana, for us, Rabbaka, your Rabb, yubayyin. So he makes clear. So he makes explicit or he makes clear. Lana, for us, ma, what, launuha, her color, its color. Launuha, its color. قال, he said, إنه indeed he, يقول, he says, إنها indeed it, بقرة, it is a بقرة, a cow, صفراء, one yellow, فاقع, bright, صفراء فاقع, like bright yellow, لونها, its color, تسر, تسر, it pleases, it makes happy, it pleases. الناظرين, those who look, those who behold or those who look. Ayah 60, ayah 70. قالوا, they said, Udu'u, you all pray. So, no, sorry, it's not you all pray. Subhanallah, it's not exact translation. Udu'u, you pray, you call. Lana, for us. Rabbaka, your Rabb, yubayyin. So he explains or he explains clearly. Lana, for us. Ma, what? Here, it, inni, indeed, inna, indeed. Al Baqarah, the cow. Tashabaha, it looked alike. It resembled, Tashabaha is more like it resembled. Alaina, upon us. Wa, and inna, indeed we. If. Sha'a, he willed, he wished. Allah. Lamuhtadun, surely ones who be rightly guided, or surely ones who obtain guidance. Okay. 71. Qala, he said, innahu, indeed he, yaqulu, he says, innaha, indeed she, indeed it, baqaratun, a cow, la, not, dalulun, one subdued, dalulun, one subdued, tuthirul arda, tuthiru, it plows, it plows or it tills, al arda, the earth, wa, and la, nor, tasqi, it waters, al harsa, the fields, the agricultural fields. Musallamatun, one sound, musallamatun, perfect, free of faults, sound. La, not, hiyata, any defect, any blemish, any defect. Fiha, in it. Qalu, they said, al-ana, now. Al-ana, now. Ji'ita, you came, you brought. Actually, ji'ita, if it comes with the ja'a, this verb, if comes before be, like after that is a be, right? So it gives the meaning of bringing. Okay, so you brought bil haqqi, with the truth. So now you brought the truth. Now you came up with the truth. Okay, bil haqqi, with the truth. فذبحوها, so they slaughtered it. So ذبحوا, they slaughtered it. Why I'm breaking the words? Because this is the key. This is an art. This is the way to translate. You get a skill to translate. So you need to understand how to break up the words. That is the key to the translation. Okay. Wa, and ma, not, kadu, they were or they were about to or they were near. Yaf'alun, they do. 73, 72. Wa, and is when qataltum, you all killed. Nafsan, a soul. فَدَّارَأْتُمْ فَدَّارَأْتُمْ, then you all disputed, blamed each other. Then you all blamed each other. Fiha, concerning it. Fiha, concerning it. Wa and Allahu, Allah. Mukhrijun, one who brings out. One who brings out, takes out. Ma what kuntum, you all were. Taktumun, you all hide. You all hide. You all hide. Fa فقلنا so قلنا we said اضربوه, you all strike it, you all hit it, uh, ببعضها, with some of it. كذلك, likewise. يحيي, he gives life. يحيي, he gives life. Allahu, Allah. الموتى, the ones dead. الموتى, the dead. Wa yurikum, and he shows you all. Wa yurikum, and he shows you all ayatihi, his signs. La'allakum, so that you all ta'qilun, you all understand, use intellect, be rash. You all use aqal. You all understand. That's it. Now go on to the word analysis now. Now, major words, as I mentioned last time, that we will not be doing all the words analysis, but the main words for the juz one. Okay. Because there are so many repetitions, and inshallah you will find a lot of repetition, and inshallah it will become easy for us to understand. Now, the first word we see is akhadha, and we have done this word, I think. So let's, okay. Akhaza is to take or to make. Hamza, kha, dal. Akhada, Hamza, kha, dal. And it means to take or to make both. Okay. Misaqakum, your covenant. Misaq, it's from, this word is like misaq, misaqa plus kum. Kum is the pronoun, you all, and misaq is actually from the root letters ta, waw, off. It is used for a rope with which you tie something firmly. A rope with which it can be used for a rope that which used for tying something firmly or strongly. This word is used also for the covenant, or a very strong promise. The promise, covenant, or contract that is firm, a formal agreement between two parties. The covenant is also made firm, and oath is taken on it. Misaq is not normal promise. As such a promise that oath has taken on it. Taking oath ties the rope. This is the relationship between the root letters. It is not just an ordinary promise or commitment, but a formal promise. Formal, right? An agreement, documented. And when one says he is definitely going to do it and swears by Allah that he will do it, this is what the misaq is. So, this actually we will talk about inshallah in few minutes about the tafsir, in which sense it's been used. So the second word is rafa'ana. Is from ra, is from rafa. Rafa'ain. Rafa'ain. Rafa, to raise something, to lift something. Okay? To raise above your head, on top of you. It can be tangible or intangible. So tangible is kind of physically the mountain was raised. We will talk about it. And the intangible meaning, and people are raised in their status, like kind of, So both meaning, raising, intangible and tangible both. We'll discuss it in tafsir and you will get the meaning inshallah better. Atur is from the Syriac language. The word tur is from ta, waw, ra. It is not from Arabic. Means basically any mountain, but in Quran, Tur is used for Mount Sinai. This was the mount where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spoke to Musa alayhi salam and gave him the Torah. So basically, just give you a little scenario. When you were not accepting the promise, we said, raise the mountain above your heads and said, Hudu. Now, Hudu, you all take. Hudu, meaning accept. 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 This word is from akhada. We have done this, right? Hudu is from Hamza Kha Dal. You don't see Hamza in the word. This is because of the grammar. You don't see Hamza in the word because of the grammar. So akhaza, it means to take or to accept. So another word is atainakum. Wait a minute. Atainakum Hamza taya. Hamza taya. To come, ata, ati, to give. Basically ata is to give, and ataya, to come. What did Allah give them? We'll talk about it in the Torah, or sorry, in the tafsir. So biquwwatin, it's from of wow, yeah. It means strength or force. It can be tangible or non-tangible or intangible. Physical, person is very strong, can be, the word quwwa can be used for that. Or intangible, meaning strength of one's heart and mind, determination, resolution, firmness of intention, etc. Take what we have so given firmly, meanings does mean physically we should hold it tightly, but when it is important to hold on to the book, its commands, its instructions with firmness and determination. Make sure you don't leave it and observe it well. Okay. Biquwa also means with effort. Put in your effort in learning and understanding the book. Okay. Biquwa, will do it in the right now. Just make notes and then we'll connect all those word analysis with the tafsir, inshallah. And it also it can also mean put it into action. Put it into action. Okay. Tattaqun. Wow, qafiyah. Tattaqun, from wiqaya, we have done this word. Wow, qafiyah is from wiqaya. Save yourself from the hellfire. Save yourself from disobedience to Allah and difficulties in the dunya. Or it can be meaning adopt or adopt taqwa. Turned away from the promise. Basically, we'll talk about it. The word tawallaytum. Wait a minute. Sorry. Zainab Maryam, can you guys go from here? Our mom is saying something, please. No. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Tawallaytum means waw lam ya, to turn away. Tawallaytum, to turn away, is generally used for physically turning away. General. Here it is used for turning away from the commands. Here it is not in a general meaning. It's used in a intangible meaning. Meaning used turning away from the command. Okay. Dalika is the plural of. No. Sorry. Dalika is the singular of ulaika. Dalika. Ulaika means those. Dalika means that. Fadl. Fadl. Fa lam. Fadl is actually ihsan. Out of kindness, compassion, you give something extra to someone. Fadl mean, just remember one word, excess or extra. Literally, it means excess or extra. And fadl is something when you give someone extra, meaning it's a favor. It's a favor of Allah. That's why fadl of Allah is called favor of Allah. It is not that we deserve. It's like an extra favor from Allah happens, and we ask for it. Al-khasirin is from khasin ra, khasara. Khasara means to al-khasir. It's actually khasirin is the plural of al-khasir. One who suffers loss, one who does not gain any profit. I want something. All right. So لقد 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 is meanings for sure. La means for and surely. La La means for and sometimes it means surely and in this context means surely. Qad, in fact. Qad means in fact. Always comes before verbs. Write it down, grammar people. Qad always comes before verbs to emphasize the certainty of that verb. That whatever action is being mentioned, it definitely happened. Certainly true. Laqad has three emphases. They are supposed to take an oath, so there is a promise before laqad, which is not mentioned but implied. We'll come to this point when we do the tafsir. Just write it down, whatever I'm saying. Number one. So, whenever you read the word laqad, it means by Allah. And a purpose of an oath is to emphasize that it's true. Meaning, it's like that's why we translate it like certainly, surely. Lam is actually gives a meaning of surely. Third meaning is qad, in fact. So one has the meaning which has a by Allah. The second meaning is surely. The third meaning is the lam is surely. The third is in fact. These three are emphasizing the certainty of the verb that is following. This is why this word always comes before the verb. The verb following is alimtum. The verb following is alimtum. You knew very well. You had absolutely no doubt about it. You got it? لقد علمتم. Basically, you knew very well. Just give me 1 minute. Sorry, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Ain dal waw adu is the root letters of Ali the daw. Ain dal waw. Two cross limits. Enemy, because it can used as a aduvun is actually enemy, because an enemy crosses limits, boundaries in its he always violates. So it's also used for disobedience of to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because um, it's kind of violating the hudud limits that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has set. That is where they violated the limits that Allah had set concerning the Sabbath. We'll do it in the tafsir. As-sabti, seen bata. As-sabt. Literally, it means to cut something. To cut something. Sabt means to cut something. To And the second meaning is to cut from work, to cut from worldly engagements, from work, business, everything, and do only worship. And this is was because that is why they started calling that word for the Saturday Sabbath, because that day they are not supposed to do anything cut from the work, business, and everything, and only they are devoted that day for. They're supposed to devote that day for the worship. This is why the word is called as Sabbath, exactly where the word Saturday came from. Kaf, kunu, kaf, wow, nu, kunu. Plural is kun. Kun means be. Kunu, you all be. Plural is kunu, singular is kun. All right. So, what is the root letter kaf, wow, nun? It means to happen or to be. Other words from the words are like a kuntum, kanu, kana, kanu, yakunu, akuna, kunu, kun, etc. قرادة قرادة قاف را دال ت قرادة قاف را دال. It means monkey or apes. So Welcome to this interesting and very horrible actually story. Um, Hossein, Hossein, the last word, I think. No, it's not the last word. Subhanallah, we have so many other words left. Yeah, Hossein, 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 Hamza. Hossein Hamza is actually the plural of Hossein is the plural of Hossi. Hossi is used for someone who is utterly humiliated. To chase someone away, to derive someone away, and humiliate and degrade that person. This is very, very strong version of Hasiri user, meaning to chase someone away, to derive someone away, and humiliate and degrade that person. So despised, rejected, kicked away from Allah's mercy, all that came into this word. Okay, فجعلنا جعل to make, we have done this. Jim ain lam nakalan. Nakalan is a noon kaf lam. It means actually fetters, neck collars, and handcuffs. Literally, it means handcuffs, neck collars, fetters. It is used for an exemplary punishment because they are served as handcuffs on other people are deterred or stopped. It actually dissuades people from doing the same thing. That's why it is called exemplary punishment. But what is the exact meaning of that, literal meaning of that? Fetters, neck collars, and handcuffs. But what is the meaning written? What is the meaning? We have to how are we going to translate this word? An exemplary punishment. Okay. Yada. Yada is hand. Everybody knows. Yadai is two hands. Okay. Baina yadaiha, between two hands. Actually, it's an expression. I already talked about it. It is phrase or an expression which means before it or in front of. Ha refers to the people in the town here. Ha refers to the people of the town here. So baina yadayha, I will inshallah explain this in the tafsir more better. Mu'idatun. Mu'idatan. Wow ainda. An advice. Wa'ad. A nasiha. Such a advice that has three things in it. It softens the heart. It also scares the person who is being addressed. And it also inclines him towards change. Got it? Wa'az is such advice that softens the heart, that scares the person who is being addressed, or it also inclines him towards change, meaning start doing something. This is a very effective kind of speech, basically. A vase. All right. It is that vase can be done in two ways, right? By mentioning something that would scare the person. That is called tarheeb. Tarheeb. By mentioning someone that would scare someone, tarheeb. Or the second way is the mentioning something that would motivate the person, the targheeb. Tarheeb or targheeb, vaaz has both thing in it, targheeb or tarheeb. So Quran has been described as mawaiza. Why? Because it talks of Jannah and motivates us to do good. And it also talks of hellfire that stops us from doing wrong. So that is tarheeb and targheeb. Okay, Waz has two things in it: tarheeb or targheeb. Keep this in mind. Okay, such advice which has two things in it: targheeb or tarheeb. Okay, lil muttaqeen is from, so easy. Word is li plus al muttaqeen. Muttaqeen is the plural of muttaqi. Muttaqi is the root letter of the muttaqi's wiqaya, that is the shield. Waw qafiya, to adopt taqwa, to safeguard oneself. So we have done already this word in detail many times. So and the next word is ya'murukum. Ya'murukum, he commands you all. Okay, if you uh, break this word. Ya'murukum plus ya'muru plus kum is take out the plural out. Sorry, subhanallah. Take out the pronoun out. Take the pronoun out. What left? Ya'muru. Just a minute. Shh, girls, can you be quiet? I'm in the class. Can you be little, make your volume low, please? Please, beta. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. يأمركم is from Hamza Mim Ra Amara. Amara means to order something, to command. When Allah commands something, it becomes mandatory and you have to do it. Anyways, Tadbahu, Dabaha is from, that is for you, Bahu for the wow, Alif is for the plural, Tasbahu. Dabaha, Zal Baha, to slaughter by cutting the throat. Exact does mean slaughter. It doesn't mean that, for just to kill. It's actually used to slaughter, meanings to cutting, by cutting the throat. Okay. Baqaratun, baqara, ba qafra literally means, basically it's interesting. Baqara literally means to cut open, to split open. Baqara, to cut open. Baqar, ba qafra, to literally means to cut open, to split open. A cow or ox called an because bakara, because it splits the land for plowing, main purpose, and it is a noun. That there, and there are two opinion about this word. Number one, it refers to male, female, or any cow, or others say it only refers to female cow. Allahu alam. um, there is another word, sawaura. Saur is used for a male cow, a male cow, and is specific for a female cow. This is why in the story the cow is referred to as hiya. Is referred to a hiya. Hiya. Hiya is like used for the feminine, right? Hiya is a feminine pronoun. Shh, singular feminine, that is used for she. It is common noun, is nakira, and may refer to any cow. Okay. Shh, girls, can you go to your room, please? All right. I can keep repeating it in the tafsir, inshallah. Who's the one? Hazai Hamza. To laugh at someone, to make fun of someone, to do something so that the other person is target of laughter. And it is different to joking which is light. If this word refers to making fun of someone and laughing at him, it is not allowed actually. Okay, this is not allowed. A'udhu, ain waw dal. A'udhu, ain waw dal. To seek protection of someone. To seek protection of someone. Al jahilin. It is plural of jahil. Jim ha lam, and it is used for ignorance. Jahil, it is of several kind. A person does not know, that I can not having any knowledge of something, or it can be used for a person that has an incorrect knowledge about something, or incorrect assumption. That is also considered a jahil. Okay. And it can used for a person who is not acting according to the correct knowledge he has. It's very important. There are three things. Jahil is a person. Jahil is a person who does not have any knowledge. That's a very, very, actually very normal kind of jahil, okay, that we know of. There's another kind of jahil. That person has an incorrect knowledge, or he thinks that he has a knowledge, but that knowledge is incorrect. And the third kind of jahil is what? That actually knows what to do and what not to do, but still keep doing the wrong. It's called also jahil. Another word is ud'u. Ud'u is from Dal Ain Wow. Dal Ain Wow. To call, to invite someone is from dua. Dua is also from the same root word and means to make a prayer. Yubayyin. Yubayyin is from bayin. Bayanun. To make something clear, to clarify something. One of the attributes of the Quran is mubin, is the same root letter, that which is clear and that which is clarifying. Meaning the someone which is clarifying, verifying, plus itself it is clear. Okay? Yubayyin or mubayyin. Farid, farad. literally means to cut something that is hard. Also used for cutting meat, also used for cutting meat or cutting flesh. Fard is also used for fard is also used for obligations, obligatory things. Something that is cut or a cut piece or share. You have to do it. It is mandatory, necessary. Got it? The another meaning is old age, and that is used here. Farid refers to old because at this age one has crossed or cut off their youth. At this age, the flesh of the animal or person is cut, and now it's drooping, hanging due to old age. Got it? The beauty of Arabic language. Okay. Now, big. I love that word analysis. I love. This is my favorite part. Bikrun, back afro, virgin. I'm sorry for the background noises because these girls seem not to listen, but may Allah protect us. Allah make us understand. Anyways, Bikrun, back afro. Bikrun, virgin. Or a female that has not yet given birth. Bikrun, the literal meaning basically. Awanun, Ain Waunun, a female that has given birth but is still young. Got it? Awanun, Ain Waunun, a female that has given birth but is still young. So the cow should neither be old nor young. It should be middle of age between the too young and the too old. So this is what the case has been discussed here. Okay, fa'ala. Fa'alu is from fa'ala. It's very easy. Fa'ain lam. The first fa is for then. Okay. So the second fa is for the root letter. So to do something, to deeds, fa'ala actually. Launuha is launa. Laun is used for color. Is used for natural color of something. Natural color of something. Here, natural color is being, you know, uh, referred to like something they put color on animals or something like that. No. Safra, sod, faro. Safra, Saad, Farah is feminine of the word asfar. Asfar. Asfar is used for yellow. Some say it also implies to red or black. Allahu alam. So it could be yellowish brown, fawn, a tinge of red in it, or golden color. Allahu alam. So faqi'un, fa of ayn. It is a word used to describe safra. Okay, it is an adjective of safra. Got it? Pure or intense or bright. So bright yellow, intense yellow, giving the meaning of golden. Got it? So they were actually supposed to. They were actually supposed to. They were slaughter the golden cow. That's very difficult actually to find. Faqa is literally means to burst basically. So a bright color is like a bursting bright. Okay, there's another specification of this word. We cannot use this word faqion to describe orange or blue. For instance, for example, in English we say pitch black, but we don't say pitch orange or pitch white. Got it? So similarly, faqion is specific to safra only. Amazing, right? So this is one of the things. So tasuru is seen raw, pleasure. Pleasure. So those who look at the color should be happy. It should gladden their heart. It should be of beautiful color, etc. Pleasure. Seen raw. Surur is from surur. Surur is the happiness. The so Al Baqarah. We'll cover to that Al Baqarah inshallah in tafsir when it comes to white. It doesn't come with the ta here. And the another one tashabaha. Let's do the word tashabaha. Tashabaha is from sheen baha. Is not the exact same thing, but it means it resembles each other. To resemble similar to the other in nature, appear similar in any way. So shabih is the image. Okay, so they are saying that all the cause look alike and stuff like that. We will talk about it. Uh, La muhtadun. So it's the plural of muhtadi. So the what can be the root letter? You can guess. It's from hidayah, from hadalya. Muhtadi is used for one who receives the guidance. This is the word structure. It has ta in it. Actually gives the meaning of receiving the guidance. Okay, meaning we will be guided to the right cow, and thus we will slaughter it. We'll talk about it inshallah. Dalulun da lam la. Dil with a kasra is used for humiliation that a person brings upon himself. Now look at the depth of the Arabic language. Will with the kasra is used for humiliation that a person brings upon himself, and wal with a wal is with a dhamma. Wul, sorry, it's a bull. Yeah, bull is a humiliation, such a humiliation that a person suffers due to oppression because he is under someone. Got it? So the lulun here, it means one who is owned by someone, who is controlled and oppressed by someone. When an animal is controlled by someone, it means it is trained for work. It is trained for work. The lulun. Please make notes, because in this word analysis will help you understand the tafsir inshallah. Right now you might feel like lost, but when I'll finish the tafsir, then it will all sound connected, and you will be inshallah understanding everything properly. No. So Zalul here, it means one who is actually owned by someone, who is controlled and oppressed by someone. And when it is used for animal, it means it's been trained by someone. Okay, it's like it's trained for work. Zalulin is actually trained for work. So tusiru is from saur. Tutiru sa wawra literally means to stir something. Stir something. Tusiru, to stir. Basically, this word is used in the Quran even to stirring, right? uh, to upturn something, properly mix something upside down to make everything. Here it means plowing the fields, because when they plow, you stir up the earth. So it is actually, it should not be one that plows the earth. Tasqi, seen of, yeah. Tasqi, meaning basically, let's finish that word. Last word, sorry, tusir, meaning they are asking for a god that does not work on the earth, that does not plow, that does not stir, that does not do the work on the earth. That's not a worker cow they need. Okay. Now tasqi, seen of, yeah. Tasqi from seen of, yeah. See, aya, saqi, we have done this word. It means to drink water or any liquid. So it should not irrigate or water the field, meaning the cow is such a cow that should not use for the irrigation or stuff like that. Mm. Al harsa. Al harsa harasa, the land that is prepared for sowing, or land on which crops grow. Cultivated land. Al harsa, cultivated land. In Urdu we say khet. The land that is prepared for sowing, or land on which crops grow, that is al hars. Okay. Musallamatum is from sin lam mim. Salim, right? Sound. Salama is for to be safe and sound. Musallama gives the meaning of flawless, free from any impairment or defaults or any injuries, etc. Shiata, wow, shin, yeah. Shiata very important word. Wow, shin, yeah. A mark that is on something. Listen carefully. A mark that is on something, and this mark, its color is different from that which is it is on. For example, you have a white hijab and you have an ink spot on it. So the color of the ink is different to the color of your hijab, and it stands out. So did you get it? So shiyatan is used for a mark. Okay. Al-an is from Hamza Waw Noon, used for present. Al-an is for the right now, present, time that is present, time that is between past and future. Between past and future. That then this is how Al-an means. What is the root letter? Hamza Waw Noon. Al-haq, ha, ha, qaf, qaf. Truth, right. In this ayat, actually it means the complete explanation. We will work on it, inshallah, in the tafsir. فَذَبَحُوا dal baha, to slaughter by cutting the throat. Kadu, we have done this word, the kadu, before too. It is about to or on the verge of something. They are near to do something or near to happen or something like that. Qataltum, qaf lam, to kill. Qatal, qatal is to kill. That's it. Almost. فَدَّارَأْتُمْ dal ra hamza, to avert something. فَدَّارَأْتُمْ, to avert something. Something is coming your way and you push it away. Okay. To avert something. Dal ra hamza. Dal ra hamza. فَدَّارَأْتُمْ. So this alif, this is a word structure. The verb structure actually gives the meaning to blaming each other. The meaning is gives the each other meaning. Blame, they were actually, in other words, no one was confessing to the murder. Who did that? We'll come to that point. So they were blaming each other. What is the meaning? You all blame each other. What is the literal meaning? To avert something. The ra means to avert something, or something is coming your way and you push it away. Mukhrijun. Mukhrijun. Kharajim. Two very easy word. We have done this before. To go out, bring out. Taktumun, katama. We have done this before too. Katama, kaf, ta, mim. To hide something deliberately. Very carefully listen and write down. Those of you who knew the killer was, obviously were hiding the truth, but Allah was going to expose the killer. This is what it actually means here. ببعضها بعض بعض means a bit. يحيي, okay. ببعض, بعض means some or the part of it or bit, right? يحيي حياة. حياة is from حياة, life. الموتى, الموتى is from mayyit, is a singular of al-mayyit, and a person who is dead is called mauta. Yurikum, ra hamza ya, to see. Yurikum, what is the root letter? Ra hamza ya, to see. Ayatihi, signs. Ayat, there are two signs, we have work on it. Ayat kauni and ayat shari. I have done this before. Taqilun, ain qaf lam. This is one of my favorite word. I'm gonna tell you why. Ain Qaf Lam. Ain Qaf Lam is from Aql. Aql is used for intellect, reasoning. Primarily, it means restraint, tying something. And I really like this word. Okay, Aql is someone who has Aql in it. Okay, the one who uses Aql, the one who uses intellects, one who is intelligent, uses intellects, act according what he knows. Okay, so one who is a rational, who is intellectual person, right? So aql is called, aql is a good thing, it's a very good quality. And if you look at the root letter ain qaf lam, the one of the meaning is to tie something. There's a hadith of a camel, right? If you have heard of it, the Rasulullah used, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, used this word like i'aqal, like, tie. So tie the camel, basically tying meanings linking something. So when we link our knowledge to what we do, to our actions, this is called using our aqal. This is called you being intellectual. This is called being irrational. And that is if somebody has knowledge of something and that it doesn't connect him, it does not, and he fails to connect it to its action, then it's not called a aqil person. He's someone who is not rational, who is someone who is not actually doing what he's supposed to do. So this is a very important as a student of knowledge. One part of knowledge is what that we are learning it. The another part is to connect that knowledge with our amal, ilm with amal. And the another part is to connect the knowledge with another piece of knowledge. As a student of knowledge, by the way, like this is actually making notes, you can say a whole class, a whole training can be done just on the word, one word, aql. I'm telling you how to make notes as a student of knowledge. How? When you able to connect your knowledge, one piece of knowledge with the another piece of knowledge, and if you are able to establish a link between these two, this is called gaining knowledge. Okay, so there are two meanings: gaining knowledge, and this is extra thing I'm just telling you, just reflect upon the word only, that's it. I'm not talking about anything about regarding tafsir, by the way. Okay, it is whatever I said regarding this word, except that the literal meanings and the word analysis, it's for to absorb and to learn. It's not for to you to write or something under that tafsir thing. Okay, so where I will record a new 1 hour lesson for the tafsir of this whole story, what is going on. This is only for the word analysis. سبحانك اللهم نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.